So after 2 months, I realized that the startup wasn't really my cup of tea, and I wanted to come back. And my manager just took me back in without any judgment. Hi, I'm Sowmithri, and I'm an SD4 in the CDP team. I've been with InMobi for the last 8 years now. InMobi is almost like a second home to me. I've had 2 maternities here, and I completed my masters while working with InMobi. So InMobi is always a special place to work for me, and what great support InMobi has offered me in my career. I just wanted to share a couple of instances. So one of them is, of course, when I wanted to do my masters while working with InMobi, and my manager at that time, he was of immense support. He gave me a recommendation letter, and in fact, there have been times where I have sat down and done assignments sitting in office, and then maybe go back home and work. And so that kind of flexibility was there, and it took me around, I think, 2.5 years to complete my masters. And so till that time, InMobi was just there with me, keeping my interest and my passion alive. At the same time, I had the same amount of work I was contributing here at InMobi. And another thing that I want to talk about is when I wanted to try my hand at another startup. I wanted to move out of InMobi and try my hand at another startup. So at that time, there were many leaders who were trying to convince me, not because they wanted me to stay here, but they were little concerned about the new domain that I was going into, whether I had done all the research about that, whether it was really the right place for me to go. So the conversations were more around that. And finally, in the end, it was my decision, and I decided to go. But after 2 months, I realized that the startup wasn't really my cup of tea, and I wanted to come back. And my manager just took me back in without any judgment, in the same role, and I was given the same charter back. And in fact, that year I even won an Oscar award for my work. So it was just like the 2 months never existed.